Hey, what's up guys? Chris VA Travels. I'm down here in Morristown, Tennessee, a little historic town that was established back in 1855, and going to make my way up to and walk the town's famous Sky Mart. It's a unique overhead sidewalk that was the first of its kind to be built in an American city. And looks like this is kind of the beginning of the historic district, this rail line. And really old building over here. A lot of windows have been bricked over. And you're wondering if it was just some sort of warehouse being next to the rail line here. Next door, the little Dutch restaurant, opened since 1939. All right, so older building right here. It looks like it's vacant. See a bunch of folding chairs in the window. Oh yeah, I see a big garage door on the left. And you're thinking there was once a building right here at one time. Oh, pretty good paint job. Obviously, you had a few arched windows right there. And some good brickwork. Oh yeah, really good brickwork on this building. Right in the middle here. The Nest Antiques and Gifts. Oh, and Morristown is famous for its elevated sidewalks that we'll get to. Little Dutch windmill right here. All right, so historic downtown Morristown. All right. So we've got a little alley between the two buildings. Oh, cool lunette windows going across. Again, good paint job. But yeah, let me make my way up on this elevated sidewalk. And there was probably a building on the corner there as well one time. Hey, anybody familiar with the area, just go ahead and comment if you know what some of these buildings used to be. Oh, all right, so a little garden right here. A pedestrian garden. It was erected in 1990. All right, so it looks like you can make your way up that ramp right there, or these stairs. Oh, pretty cool. Flashing sign, 1907. Really jumps out at you. Oh, kind of a little bastion, I guess, like you'd see on a castle. But yeah. I keep saying it, but really good brickwork. Let me walk down this strip first. Yeah, doesn't look like there's gonna be much that's open right here. Maybe decades ago, like I say. Oh yeah, it says 19, I guess that's when the building was built, 1907. You've got your pigeons flying across. Would have had some windows, I assume, right here. We're kind of going downhill. All right, so had some advertisements. Coca-Cola, 5 cents. Yeah, just abandoned buildings. Oh, cool brackets. That's pretty cool right there. Okay, so we've got several levels of sidewalks, and painted on the side of the building back there, it says Hassan Brian Howe But yeah, pretty cool right there. Mansard roof. Oh yeah, just gutted buildings. More covered up windows right here. Yeah, cool place to eat. Yeah, so this Sky Mart, it was completed back on May 4th, 1967. It was a 2-year project. And as I said, first of its kind to be built, and maybe the only one in existence. But it was a $16 million project. It was designed by local architect Hugh Bebb. And at its grand opening, they had a big celebration. They brought in Dolly Parton to perform. It was built for a couple different reasons. One source I had read said the nearby Turkey Creek had flooded, damaging the buildings down below. Then also it was to bring back business because a mall had been built nearby. But ultimately the project never really took off. There have been several attempts over the years for revitalization. Nothing's really stuck. And now it's just kind of looked at as kind of a remnant of the idealism of a 1960s urban renewal project. Yeah, very colorful. More neat brickwork. There must be some pretty skilled brick masons in the area. Huh. I guess I'll just walk and let you listen to the birds chirp. Huh. Refresh yourself. Walker, 1968. All right, I guess I'll just walk to the end, turn around, and walk the other side. Very interesting. Over here it says Powell on the top. Are these lions right here? Painted lions. And is this currently something? Okay. Destiny, love. Carrot Studio Fitness. I don't know if this is still open. But yeah, cool little overhangs. All right, I'll stop right here and show off this brightly painted brick building. Cool tower up here. Cool street lights. And to let you know, we're just kind of at the foothills of the Smokies. And the city's population is around 30,000 as of 2020. Okay, church bell's going. To give you some information on Morristown, it's named after Gideon Morris. He was an early pioneer. After fighting in the American Revolution, he obtained land grants to the area and eventually had it annexed into what was then North Carolina. The area began to grow because it was at the intersection of two major pathways that dated back to when it was Cherokee land. The Great Stage Road and the Buffalo Trail. And yeah, there used to be buffalo around here. Apparently they were herded from Asheville to the Powell River, which is a good ways west of here. Then by 1833, the area had developed into a small town. It included a post office, a general store. Log cabins had been built along the stage road. And then in 1855, it was officially incorporated into a city. Yeah, just more abandoned buildings going up the hill there. And I guess we'll get a better look at these buildings. Aren't as impressive. Down below, got a few things still open. Main Street Christian Bookstore, attorney's office. This kind of has like a Spanish feel to it. Stained glass window over here. Taylor, 1964. Pharmacy down below. Main Street Nutrition. We're about 45 minutes from Knoxville, north of it. I'm down here because I have extended family in the area. A place called Lowland, which is right next door. It's like 5 miles away, closer to the interstate. Well, here's the Main Street Country Store, established in 1907. All right. Oh, I hope this goes down. Oh, I might have to turn around. Up here, it's kind of painted over, can't quite make it out. But below we've got Sweeter Than Sweet Candy Company. Oh yeah, I've got to turn around. Then right here, the building on the corner, it says the Myers Building. And again, the 1907 building. Okay, all right. Have to backtrack. Okay, maybe a little bit of a design flaw. Like I said, there's no way to get down from over there. I'll tell you, if you're ever in Morristown, there's a Davy Crockett Museum. That doesn't open until April, so yeah, unfortunately I missed out on that. All right, so that's it. So it's pretty much that strip. Yeah, we're back up here to Main Street in Cumberland. Here's a shot from above of that little pedestrian garden. All right, guys, that wraps it up. Just a simple little walking tour of Morristown. And yeah, I just wanted to show you this place off. Definitely pretty neat, this double-decker sidewalk. And again, would love to have seen it back in its prime. But anyway, you're gonna hit the road as always, like and subscribe. See you on the next one.